less and less. Eating my guts. I got this bump or something in my ear. Understand when I tell you that bitch right there in my fucking ear. Yo, it's just fucking pain. I touch right here, pain. I'm not even in my ear, but I'm touching like my sideburn, pain. Stop using cancel because y'all never actually cancel anybody. Canceling is eliminating them on social media, 0 followers, no presence at all. Yeah, we already covered that shit. Bo Burnham labeled as a comedian, but dropped a special which I felt was a film. He directed it, edited, performed songs. He wrote beautifully. I mean, was real creative and etc. And but he's labeled as a comedian. Like, labels just hold you back and limit you, even though you're so much more. That's why the label Bo Burnham is better, because you have no idea what comes with that label. Us having to sit with ourselves allows some to expand their creativity and actually put it into action. We're like, what can I do to distract myself or feel less bored? But see, we have to get that creative even if the world is wide open. Bro actually a musical genius, and he really talks about important shit. It's like I can like feel the bump, and it's like covering like part of my fucking like my whole, that's making shit easier to hear type shit. I don't know. Shit is fucked. The way y'all obsessed with other people's lives is disturbing. Like, yeah. Yeah, like, yeah, like, let me talk to you type shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, listen, we kind of go about it, but it's like, that shit is highly disturbing. Like, how y'all like obsessed with people's lives. Just, random ass humans. Like, I mean, the way y'all just so intensely try to get involved in their lives and, try to get to know everything, try to get to know everything about, I don't want to say that person, because it's like, because what you're gathering and grabbing as far as information of the person, is on, the internet, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, sure, if it's stuff from them, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, that's only, it's, that can be very situational and that can very depend, but, other than that, y'all getting it from, other people and other sources, and, and it's like, I don't know. And how y'all kind of like get, possessive in a way, and how y'all manipulate the entire situation and basically just create, whatever in y'all head and act as if it's that. And you know, it's just it's toxic. You know what I'm saying? To be so heavily invested in someone else's lives and the way y'all are, and you know, I don't know. I just think that shit is odd. Like I was like how like you know how like people like these people that y'all gave a label to or whatever. You know how like they pull up, in the black XUV or whatever they're in, and there's people waiting there for them. And I'm just talking about like this isn't no so-called event. This isn't what I'm saying, that very depends, this and that, within the situation of how that can be handled. I'm talking about like motherfucker, they going like to a restaurant or something, or they're I don't know, visiting somewhere else, and they're like sources that said they're gonna be there or whatever, and it's like y'all are like sitting there waiting on them. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know how that's not like odd. Like how y'all would sit there and wait to see a human. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know. It's just crazy how like that's what people do, and that's what's like seen as just people do to those type of people, or you know what I'm saying? It's like what the fuck are you doing at the end of the day? You know what I'm saying? Like, and even within certain events or whatever, I mean, I don't know. It's like I don't know. It's like sure, you know what I'm saying? Like sure, definitely, there can be genuine stuff and this and that. Like I said, all about how it's handled and how it's done and this and that. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. I think it's very disturbing the way y'all are obsessed with these people's lives. Comedians, one of the few so-called jobs where they can say real shit about how the world is and it be okay because anybody can say, oh, it's just a joke. So the higher ups don't really worry about it because people see it as entertainment and comedy, not so much exposing them, but they also say offensive shit and make fun of shit they shouldn't. And it also gets past as entertainment and comedy, and others think it's okay and even do it themselves big. You know what I'm saying? And it just beautifully gives two separate perspectives, but great examples, you know what I'm saying, of just how that foundational thing of, it's just entertainment, comedy, oh, it's just a joke type shit. You know what I'm saying? How that can be just so, negatively used, and how it can, like I say, on one hand, cover up shit, and on another hand, give people a fallback and a so-called convince themselves and try to convince others that it's okay to, say offensive shit, you know what I'm saying, to be ugly, rude, negative, toxic. You know what I'm saying? Over this, all of us supposed to have an understanding of what, a joke is, so-called, or this, and that. So they could just say, oh, it's a joke. You know what I'm saying? But like I say, when it comes down to what said joke is, or this, and that, you know what I'm saying? It's like, nah, bruh. You know what I'm saying? And even if you want to hold that so dearest to your heart and say it was a joke, you know what I'm saying? I don't think that joke was cool. I do not fuck with that joke. That joke was not funny. Don't say that shit around me no more. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, just as far as, right now, and just how close people will try to hold that saying to their heart and this, and that. Okay. Cool. You convinced yourself that that's a joke. I don't fuck with the joke. Like, I don't fuck with the joke. So move around. You know what I'm saying? And, that could just be that, you know what I'm saying? But obviously, within certain other situations, we got to break that shit down. We got to let them know, you know what I'm saying, what they actually saying, because they know what they saying. And that's why they saying it, and that's why they trying to back up and say, oh, it's a joke. You know what I'm saying? Because listen, within certain situations, you know what I'm saying, you don't always got to go, oh, it's a joke. Because, motherfuckers know. Because that whole a joke. You know what I'm saying? That whole a ha ha giggle. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, you know, they don't gotta be told it's a joke because they already laughing. You know what I'm saying? They already laughing at what was said and what was done or this and that. So, when it comes to a certain, oh, it's a joke, obviously situational. Sometimes, I mean, listen, shit go over people's head all the time, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, it could be, certain jokes just for, a certain type of humor or this and that, sure. You know what I'm saying? But when, even if it may be shit that you don't find, offensive or this and that, when some motherfucker say, hey, you know what I'm saying, that shit, evaluate that shit. And if, listen, because like I say, the way some people just doing with this, trying to be overly aware, overly sensitive, this and that, you know what I'm saying? Listen, you can evaluate that shit and you can be like, nah, bro. You know what I'm saying? I truly don't find nothing wrong with that shit. And y'all can just, agree to disagree or just disagree. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then it's like sometimes, yeah, you need to evaluate that shit. Like, damn, you know what I'm saying? I am wrong. You know what I'm saying? I was saying some foul shit and I tried to cover up with a joke. You know what I'm saying? Because they caught on to that shit because they said something about it type shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, shit depend, but it do come in situations where, everybody just, try to act offended towards shit, or what I'm saying, just be getting offended by whatever shit because they just like they acting like everything is hitting them, in a fucking hurtful way or something like that. And it's like, that's just the thing with the way, people have been trying to hold certain people accountable and how people have been addressing certain shit and trying to handle situations and this and that. It's just, once again, these people who are, just following everybody, and you know what I'm saying, it's like, and the people they following is fucking, it's fucking gone, and they're, not setting a great example. So then they're following them, and they may be thinking something, but like, they're like, what I'm seeing is not that, and they're getting confused, and everybody just on this, overly sensitive shit, and it's just like, you know what I'm saying, that ain't doing no good either. You know what I'm saying? It's like, we need to be understanding and evaluating what is fucked up and what's not. You know what I'm saying? Like, and understanding some shit is situational, some shit depends, you know what I'm saying, this and that. A lot of other factors go into this shit. Billie isn't this overly sad, want to kill herself girl anymore, and y'all can relate. So now her music isn't good. She isn't the same. She did one of the best things she could ever do for herself, and that was better herself. She showed y'all, yes, there's dark times, but if you fight, grow, work hard, you make it out. She showed action rather than just saying it and putting it in a song. Now it's y'all turn to look in the mirror. You know what I'm saying? Get ready to fight, grow, work harder than ever to make it out. Imagine being that selfish though, because you hate yourself, you have to hate on her. Let's do better. Let's be better. You can change, apologize, and be supportive. You know what I'm saying? Now, happy is just an emotion. So even though she's doing better, she still gets sad, mad, frustrated, and needs us just like before. Huge. You know what I'm saying? It was definitely, you know what I'm saying, so tough. You know what I'm saying? Just, sadly, as people do, you know what I'm saying, when, a person releases, or expresses their art, in the way, however they do, and, this wave of criticism comes. You know what I'm saying? Whether that was her, dressing a certain way, saying a certain thing, releasing an album, you know what I'm saying, and this I say criticism. I mean, because within criticism, I mean, it can be negative and positive or this and that, you know what I'm saying? Just a wave of people saying, just saying things, you know what I'm saying? And not really understanding what the fuck they're saying. You know what I'm saying? And just being hateful to be hateful. Just, you know what I'm saying? It being, you know what I'm saying? Just what you feel, you know what I'm saying? Whether it's so different or not, this and that, just what you feel is so different than, what was or this and that. You're like, like, why would you, you know what I'm saying, release this or do this or blah, 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 and, start, just saying, random off the cuff shit. And, like I say, that's just fucked up. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, on some like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, it's great, as her music was, I mean, is, but as great, as far as what I'm saying, as great as her music was, as far as just when she was in that state of mind or this and that, you know what I'm saying? It's like, if I couldn't have that music when she was in that certain state of mind, I would be okay. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, it's like if, you know what I'm saying? It's like that music is because of where she was. You know what I'm saying? That's where she was. And when she was there, she was expressing, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Regardless if wherever space you're in, and regardless of what you're producing type shit, you know what I'm saying? When it's produced, when it's made, this and that, that's where you were mentally, that's, it, you know what I'm saying? That's regardless, that's foundational type shit. So it's just like, you know what I'm saying? I'd rather not have that music because it's like, you know what I'm saying? I understand that is a human being, you know what I'm saying? Man, like I say, I want, people to evaluate, work, change, grow, you know what I'm saying? I want people to fucking, have peace and be kind to themselves and love themselves, you know what I'm saying? So if there's a person that's in a place that, you know what I'm saying, is, struggling and could be, working in a sense, but trying to figure shit out and going through all this and that, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't be like, I want that person to go back into that mental space in order to create such art, you know what I'm saying? I couldn't, I couldn't ask that, you know what I'm saying? And then, that's what, people are asking, you know what I'm saying, without them maybe realizing, but I mean, like I say, she expresses herself, as others do, through, certain forms, and one of those forms is, music. So, I don't know. It's just, it's, I mean, it's kind of getting like, kind of just a little, obviously, as far as, what she may see or whatever, this and that, you know what I'm saying? Because it's her, and it's like, she probably has to see, like, obviously a whole lot more, but it's getting back into, like, just a little bit back into, like, just, people who fucking with Billy, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like, sadly how people are, it was like, oh my God, Billie Eilish, you know what I'm saying? And when everybody was just kind of like, oh, we know her, you know what I'm saying? And she was kind of so-called small, but she was still, big in a sense. And then when she went mainstream, and then, of course, it was, oh my God, Billie Eilish, everybody. And then now it's kind of back to when, like, it was just like, not saying like, I don't know. It was just, like, trends. You know what I'm saying? And, within, Billie, it was like, it started trending. Who's Billie Eilish? Who's Billie Eilish? This and that. You know what I'm saying? And, that's obviously how she, grew and became mainstream and this and that. You know what I'm saying? But it was like, kind of during that time and a little bit before that time, you know what I'm saying? Whoever was fucking with Billie was fucking with Billie, you know what I'm saying? For Billie, for her Phineas music, this and that, you know what I'm saying? For her style, for this and that. You know what I'm saying? So now it's kind of, I mean, it's still like obviously because just of obviously how big she is and how many eyes she attracts and this and that. You know what I'm saying? But just as far as from what I'm seeing and this and that, it's kind of just back to the, you know, kind of just balanced out in a way of just they fucking with Billy because they fuck with Billy. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know, obviously she's still huge, but it's like, I don't know, it's like it's odd the way people just kind of, you know, drop off. You know what I'm saying? And kind of just like, you know, but, you know, I don't know. You know, like I said, I'm not fucking searching through and looking for what everybody's saying. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, sadly, people still saying shit. You know what I'm saying? And it's not like I'm, you know, but I don't know. You know what I'm saying? It's like, but yeah. But yeah, you know, that's huge. You know what I'm saying? Because I talk about action. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, in her position, she could have very well, you know, like I said, say the shit, put it in her song. It was making her that moolah. I was getting her attention, this, and that. You know what I'm saying? Like, she could be in the middle, in the where she at right now, and kind of copy, you know, that art and kind of go off of it a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, within so-called being creative and creating such a thing, you can kind of duplicate it in a sense. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know, obviously from you being, you know, where you are, or, you know, a certain artist or this and that, you know what I'm saying, it wouldn't feel genuine. It wouldn't feel like you doing what you love. It wouldn't feel, you know, like you being a fucking artist, you know, and pouring yourself into your art or this and that, you know. But as far as what some people do, they, you know, they see what people cling on to and they fucking double down on that bullshit. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? It was just dope for her to do action for herself. You know what I'm saying? And within her doing for her, you know, it opened up this, you know, hey, you know what I'm saying? Y'all can do it too, this, and that. Astrology signs, stereotypes. Hey, you're a Leo, you mad, crazy, etc. Hey, you're black, you steal. Hey, you're Asian, you're smart. You know, and it's like, listen. Like, listen. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say, you know, like I said, say this, and that. Y'all create this bullshit. And y'all don't think twice about this bullshit. And y'all fucking run with it. Make it the #1 trend. And then everybody talking about it. Listen. That is some stereotypical bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Sure, oh, you know, it's just a small little fun thing. It's not. Nah, niggas intense with this shit. When I say y'all obsess over shit and blow shit way out of proportion, that's what the fuck y'all do. I mean, motherfuckers have gotten so deep into that astrology shit, into that moon bullshit and all. Y'all are fucking, listen, when I say motherfuckers are, like, y'all wonder, how did all this religion shit start? How did, you know, the stereotypical shit start? How did racism start? How did, it's this small bullshit that people create and then fucking run with it and it fucking blows up. And next thing you know, everybody on the shit, and then people try to make a profit from it. People stereotyping people off of it. People arguing over it. Like, and it's like, it's back on that try to understand shit. It's back on that being able to see that somebody's this and not having to actually get to fucking know them. You know what I'm saying? And just like, oh, they're black, they're probably this, and that. You know, they're, you know, ghetto. They're, you know, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like you can't, you know, and, you know, that just don't sit right with me. And I don't know how that doesn't sit right with others. You know what I'm saying? Like, it literally doesn't sit right with me. You know, when I was at, you know, one of my jobs, you know, I said that shit. You know, I told them, I said, you know, because they were, you know, we was in the break room and they was all just talking about the astrology shit, you know, and they got to me, you know, and I, you know, we've talked about this before, and I always told them, like, You know, like I'm not with that shit. You know what I'm saying? But like, you know, I ain't wanna, you know what I'm saying? Because listen, it's just sometimes I'm just, you know, head down, whatever, and sometimes I'm on goofy, crazy shit and something. You know what I'm saying? Like it depends. You know what I'm saying? But it's like they just kept with this shit. You know what I'm saying? Then I said, listen. I said, listen. You know what I'm saying? That's on some real stereotyping shit. You know, that's on some real, you know, and then I gave, you know, like, you know, you black, you know, in the gang or, you know, whatever I said. And then they was like, oh, nah, you thinking too deep. It's not that deep. You going too far. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, you know, that's what people do. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, it's like some people first thing is to nah, you know, and then the nah, and they coming up with, you know, this reason to defend their, you know, their prior thoughts of, you know, what they have close to their heart. And it's like, you know, you can't, you gotta be able to just listen and evaluate the shit. You know what I'm saying? You can't go all, you know, because like I say, you know, what's deep? What's too deep? What's, you know what I'm saying? It's like, look at shit for what is. Regardless if I gave no example, you know, listen, I just really do that shit to put shit in perspective, because like, you know what I'm saying? But even then, motherfuckers, you know, but it's like, if you just look at what is, you know, like I say, you know, oh, you a fucking Leo, you mad crazy. Like, and people will literally like, oh, they a Leo, of course they doing this and that. That's how people talk. That is how people talk. What does that sound like? What is that foundationally? That's so and so, they're so and so, this and that. They do this and that. What is that? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's fucked up. You know, oh, they Mexican, or fuck it, it's people cutting the yard. That those Mexicans, they listen. Dumb people over there, regardless of all these other people, dumb motherfuckers over there is not Mexicans. So for you to say you see some people cutting the yards, and for you to go and for you to call them Mexicans, that's just like, that's fucked. I don't know how that's not fucked. You know what I'm saying? And like I say, you know what I'm saying? Listen, you know, with the stereotypes that's already there, like this, like that on some shit, like, sure, you know, depending who you with, this, and that, you know, we can make jokes. You know what I'm saying? Because like I say, I think making jokes about this shit is showing how, you know, we over that shit. We done with that shit. This shit is funny, because why the fuck would we be stereotyping? Like, that shit is crazy how these niggas was stereotyping. You know what I'm saying? Like, that depends, this, and that. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, for y'all to create more bullshit and to be so serious about it, and for really to go around saying like, oh, what's your sign? And then they say it, and then they like, oh, that's why you like this, and that. You know what I'm saying? And that's like, what the fuck are you on about, my nigga? You know what I'm saying? You already getting this list, and you're already fucking connecting me with all these things that, you know what I'm saying, may be true to me, maybe not be true to me. You know what I'm saying? But you have no idea, because you do not know me. You know what I'm saying? And like, that's where I'm at. You know, and I don't think that shit is right. I know once people said Beyonce didn't work for what she got, was for what she got, it was handed to her. She overrated. I knew then there's nothing you could ever do to please everybody. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I say, you know, I used to evaluate shit, this, and that. You know what I'm saying? But once I evaluated that shit, I was like, oof. I'm like, it's nothing you can do. I'm like, it's nothing you could do. I'm like, for that bitch to done what she done, ooh, it's like, what can you do? You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I don't know, bro. Cause like, listen, you know what I'm saying? Beyonce is Beyonce, you know what I'm saying? It's still, like I say, she, listen, she's fucking visionary, fucking creative genius. Listen, like she's there. You know what I'm saying? She know what she wants. She know how she wants shit. She very involved with her shit. She making sure this, and that, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, they coming to her like, you know what I'm saying? Is this, what you think about this, and that? You know what I'm saying? Like, she not hiring them and just letting them. She there. You know what I'm saying? And she, creative with her shit, and she got a mission to do something, and she go do that. You know what I'm saying? She bring that shit to fruition, and she put in the work that she feel gotta be put in for that project, for that mission. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, it still just, throw me. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, she was just one of the very, first few or whatever that I just saw on stage and was, because, very less experienced, I didn't think she was singing. Because it didn't make sense to me. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, less experience within, music and performance and this, and that. It didn't make sense to me how she could be doing all that shit she doing, and I didn't hear no fucking tiredness. I didn't hear her when she was jumping up and down. I didn't hear her jumping up and down. So it made no sense that was coming from her mouth. I thought the track, lip sync. I thought the track was just playing, and she was, you know what I'm saying? It's like, it's no shot. It's no way in hell that she out there dancing for intensely as she is, for as long as she is, and singing the way she's singing. You know what I'm saying? And that was just one of the things that just really just also grabbed me towards her, because it's like, I was like, damn, she actually singing. I was like, damn, she actually singing. Like, that's no bullshit. You know what I'm saying? It was like, damn, like she actually got control. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, people, love to compare this and that. You know what I'm saying? Beyonce is Beyonce. You know what I'm saying? And this, she's a great fucking, performer. You know what I'm saying? And that's that. You know what I'm saying? We don't have to say, but this person will always be number one. This is, you know what I'm saying? It's like, that person is that person, and Beyonce is fucking Beyonce. Beyonce went out there and did what Beyonce did. You know what I'm saying? Beyonce put in the work to do it, to be able to go out there and do what she do. You know what I'm saying? And that's where, you know what I'm saying, really just doing my evaluation of like that shit, and, really, you know what I'm saying, trying to understand that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because really, I was like, because it genuinely, like, it didn't make sense to me. You know what I'm saying? Because as, you are when you're less experienced in something or this, and that, it's why, it's, children, babies, or, whatever, people always get irritated or this and that because they're asking why. Because they genuinely, they're like, why? You know what I'm saying? You've been, programmed this way, and been doing this thing or have this habit, you know what I'm saying, for your whole life. You know what I'm saying? But they haven't. You know what I'm saying? So they're like, why? You know what I'm saying? Why can't I say this? Why can't I touch this? Because that's not right. Why isn't it right? You know what I'm saying? And that's why I say get specific about shit, this is that. But I was on some genuine shit, you know what I'm saying? I was like, why? You know what I'm saying? How is she able to, you know what I'm saying? Because, I would obviously go to myself, and I'm like, I would be doing this and that. And, you know what I'm saying? Regardless if, you can so-called sing and listen, you know what I'm saying? regardless, you know what I'm saying? It's like you at a certain age, you at a certain experience, this and that. I don't give a fuck if you can sing great. I don't give a fuck if you can dance beautifully. You know, at just a certain experience, this and that. There's a lot of people who sing great and dance beautifully and try to, just work to get to a certain way on stage and perform in a certain way. And they aren't able to. You know what I'm saying? Listen, there's levels to this shit. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? But it's like, I tried to do it with myself, and I couldn't do it. I'm fucking, huffing and puffing. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I was just really interested in this shit, and I genuinely didn't understand how she was doing this shit. I didn't understand why she, was doing this shit, why she wanted to do this shit, this and that. You know what I'm saying? And it was just like, it was a cool experience, and definitely, seeing, you know what I'm saying, and definitely just evaluating and thinking like, damn, you know what I'm saying? In order for her to do that, she must have had, just done some, insane work. She must have put in some crazy work. She must have had to, really evaluate a lot of shit, trial and error a lot of shit, and really, you know what I'm saying, just work on a lot of shit and change a lot of shit and grow from each, situation type shit. And it's just like, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, a bitch can put on a show. Like, I don't know what to tell you. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, and people, I don't know. If you just foundationally a hater, it's like, that's what, I evaluate throughout time, or this and that. It's like, it doesn't really matter who it is. You're foundationally a hater within a sense. So it's like, regardless of who you hate on, you're gonna hate on them regardless. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, because that's who you choose to be. Understand what I'm telling you? Fan bases are the most toxic people on any app. Y'all are toxic towards anyone, even the people you so-called support. It's so disturbing to see how hateful y'all can be, how controlling y'all can be, how y'all want things y'all way or you lash out. How you think everybody must be perfect and can't mess up. Then you bash and you hate. And hate. You sit and wait, have this disgusting, possessive thing over the people you support, and it controls y'all. Y'all are very abusive. Can't for a second put yourself in anyone else's shoes. Blames everything on everyone else. Y'all are the problem. The people y'all support distance themselves because y'all are abusive, and they only come back to promote stuff, then dip. There's no safe space. Once again, look in the mirror, check yourselves. Do better, be better. Like, how can you do that shit to other people? You're rude to yourself. You hate yourself, so you communicate to others in the same way. Damn, that's tough. You rude to yourself, you hate yourself, so you communicate to others in the same way. Like, that's what I be saying. One of the most toxic on any app. Because fan bases, certain, first of all, like I say, all communities are toxic, so it's like, but yeah. It's talked about in some instances, but it's like, I don't think it's talked about enough, and not as, as big as it should be talked about, because they're a fucking problem. You know what I'm saying? They are a fucking problem. Just how needy they seem to be, like, what are you doing? Like, they be acting like they, like fucking, when I say act, I mean, like I say, y'all are obsessed with these people's lives, and y'all fucking, live and breathe off these fucking people, and it's like, y'all like need them to fucking survive, and it's like, And like I say, I don't know. That's a great note. I mean, it's really all in the note. That's a great note. The people y'all support distance themselves because y'all are abusive. Yes, bro. And those are the same people who, talk about, how, they were abused or this and that. They're abusive. It's just like, I don't know, that's just so manipulative, and just like, I don't know. It's the fact that they convince themselves that that's okay to be that way, and it's like, I don't know, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I mean, that toxic shit, that shit is, like, I mean, I don't think that shit is cool. I don't know how, like, I don't know. It was in the note. It's cool. I don't know. Can y'all, oh, please. Can y'all drop that Karen shit and stop making shit up like that? It's not cool to be rude to nobody, bro. Another fucking thing that, oh my gosh, y'all don't even understand what the fuck y'all are doing. Oh my gosh, bro. And it's fucking wild. Where do y'all think all these slurs came from? These so-called slurs that y'all are so offended by and then so hurt y'all. Where do y'all think that shit came from? People creating shit like fucking Karen when a person is acting a certain way or looks a certain way. Where in the fuck do y'all think this shit came from? I'm not playing with y'all niggas. Like this, like that shit is, yo, like, I don't know, B. I mean, listen, like that shit is mad irritating. I don't, you know what I'm saying? It's like on some like, I don't know, bro. You know what I'm saying? Cause it's like what? You know what I'm saying? How do you know what I'm saying? Like, where are people? You know what I'm saying? It really be making me think. It's like, you know what I'm saying? Do these niggas really feel? You know what I'm saying? Are they really hurtful about the slurs that are, just targeted towards them because it's targeted towards them, or because of the slur itself? You know what I'm saying? And I say that because it's like, if it's just as the fact that somebody is targeting something towards them, you know what I'm saying? And it's that somebody is basically just attacking them, that somebody is coming at them. You know what I'm saying? Not the fact that it's foundationally this slur, a slur, this and that. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, I feel if it was foundationally about the a slur, then it wouldn't matter which slur it is for, say, or this and that. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Because it's tough. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, there's no way you can just sit there and go like, oh, that how would that be a slur? How could that be created into a slur? How is that? You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no way. You know what I'm saying? Like, that isn't a stereotypical thing. There's no way that you sit there and look at somebody and go, Karen, and you just, like, there's no thought behind that, other than, the hate and negativity that is behind, what y'all have said that Karen is or this and that. You know what I'm saying? It's like, listen, those people, listen, yes, some of these people that y'all so-called Karens or whatever, you know what I'm saying, they are acting in a way that is, you know, that I don't agree with. And, you know what I'm saying, you know, let's sit down, let's talk, you know what I'm saying, where, why, you know what I'm saying, how, you know what I'm saying, what is it that, you know what I'm saying, and let's have a conversation, let's communicate in whatever way they're able to communicate in. Let's, you know, let's definitely do that. But for me to go and fucking just, you know, have these certain group of people and for me to label them something and for me to stereotype them off of a certain action that maybe one person did or a few people did, and kind of bring them all together in one group and say that they're all that because they look a certain way or or expressing themselves in a certain fucking way. You know, what does that sound like? You know what I'm saying? Like, this is what I'm talking about when we break shit down and get foundational with shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, listen, those people, certain people, whatever, in those certain situations, you know what I'm saying? Obviously, they are handling it in that way because they feel that that is the way it should be handled. That's it. They feel that is it. Whether you agree, disagree, that is the way they are handling that situation. So now within how they are handling it, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, we can't handle a situation like that. Okay, so let's talk to them. Let's, you know what I'm saying, conversate with them. Let's see why they did that. You know what I'm saying? Some people aren't beginning to understand where those people are coming from. You know what I'm saying? And they're taking this, you know, so-called video, so-called interaction, so-called situation, this and that, and they're just going full throttle and fucking trying to take their clavicle out. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, where are we at? You know, sure, I can go and say that this person is this and that, but I could do the same thing with you and disagree with the way you just acted within that situation. You know what I'm saying? I need to come with you and sit down and talk. Why? You know, how? What? It's, you know what I'm saying? And that's where it's like, y'all are both here. You know what I'm saying? As much as y'all try to separate yourselves and act as if, you know, you're so superior and that's why you're able to call them Karen and this and that, you know what I'm saying? Listen, very, y'all are, listen, as separate as y'all want to be from them, I gotta sit down and talk to them. I gotta sit down and talk to you. Listen, you know what I'm saying? Like, you are being hateful. You are being very negative. You know what I'm saying? They are being, you know what I'm saying, acting in a very negative way, a very toxic way. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, within both of those, you know what I'm saying, that's just the foundational shit of y'all, of what it is. Now, what you did and what they did, sure, situational, sure, could look very different, sure, this and that, and you could point out those so-called differences, and we can definitely talk about that, you know, because that is what your situation is and was, sure, you know what I'm saying. But when, you know, we sit down and talk about this shit, you know what I'm saying, it is foundational. You are being very, you know, negative, and they are being very negative. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, you know, how does that person get the chance to learn? How does that person get a chance to evaluate, work, change, grow? How does that person get to do anything different from what they're already showing of what they know if, you know, all we do is maybe do what people have done to them in the past when they may have thought a different way, and they fucking attack them and they fucking do this and that. You know, you're maybe doing what their parent did, what their grandparent did, what their whoever did, what anybody, whoever in their life did. You know what I'm saying? Like, once again, we do not know, you know what I'm saying? So we gotta go in with compassion, we gotta go in with trying to understand, we gotta go in with kindness, we gotta, you know what I'm saying, deal with those situations differently. You know what I'm saying? We cannot just continue, you know, we can't continue to do this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, bro. Almost dropped my addy. Your boyfriend single? Why is my back arching? My throat empty. The head I give this man with the stupid emoji. Like, and all these other sexual odd ones. Like, why? No, for real. Like y'all that horny? Move around. Start doing it IRL. I keep saying that shit, cause that shit for real. I want y'all to go in the natural world and get on your knees and do the emoji. I want y'all to go up to people and say my throat is empty. Ha ha ha. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. That shit is you know, very uncomfortable. Very just no. It's a no all around for me. You're getting 4 no's. 4 no's from the judges. Like, that shit is just I don't know. That's a no. You know what I'm saying? Listen, I don't give a fuck what age you are and this and that people be trying to divide shit and say what is okay and I don't give a fuck how old you is. You know what I'm saying? Listen, on a different type of level, you know what I'm saying, on some disrespectful shit, your boyfriend single. What are you talking about? You know what I'm saying? Like, listen, they showing you, you know, the person, you know, they in a, you know, certain relationship with, and you sitting here talking about your boyfriend single. Ah, it's just a joke. Once again, you know what I'm saying? You want to hold it so dear to your heart that you feel that that's a joke. I found that shit very disrespectful. Don't come in my comment section with that shit again. Ever. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the fact that y'all don't see that that's very disrespectful. And the fact that you feel you can say that shit. Like, that's not some ha 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 shit. That's not some laugh and giggle shit. What are you insinuating, bitch? What are you insinuating? You know what I'm saying? Like, that shouldn't even be a joke to be like, you know, like, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's on some very disrespectful shit. You know what I'm saying? Especially, you know what I'm saying? The fact that y'all, you know, first of all, don't even know if they in a certain type of relationship. You know what I'm saying? Definitely if they haven't expressed it online and y'all saying these sexual things, like, what the fuck is going on? You know what I'm saying? Once again, why is that your first response? Why is that your first reaction? Why are you thinking about that shit? You know what I'm saying? Because with, you know, horny and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? So the fact that you thinking about sexual shit, you know, you see something and then you think sexual, you know what I'm saying? And just, you know what I'm saying? Like I say, situational, people are different, this and that. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, you know, I don't know, you know, everybody within their, you know what I'm saying, triggers of horniness. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, understand, you know what I'm saying? It's the fact that you thinking shit, you know what I'm saying, about whatever this and that, and then that's, you know, making you horny because you're thinking about that certain thing. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, you know, that shit not cool. You know what I'm saying? That shit is very odd behavior, you know what I'm saying, to, you know, just look, you know what I'm saying, and then, you know, object. You know what I'm saying? Just go object, object, object. You know what I'm saying? Y'all just scrolling and, you know, object, object, object. You know, not a human being, a human being. What are they offering? What's in this video? This, and that. You know what I'm saying? It's like, that shit not cool. Celebs rich. Don't even let me get started on the ones who aren't famous. They got stupid money big. Y'all don't even understand. It's niggas. Listen. It's niggas within this universe. Because listen, you know what I'm saying? You know, Earth. But there's niggas within this universe that's, you know what I'm saying? Listen, and when I say rich, it's like, I'm no longer even talking about money. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, they don't gotta use currency. listen, these niggas are, you know what I'm saying? Listen, they, you know, like I said, this money shit was created. We can do without money. People do without money, and you know what I'm saying? Listen, they, you know, listen, you know what I'm saying? Within money and shit, you know what I'm saying? There is people out there that's, I mean, sitting on filthy money. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you know, you talk about $1 billion, you think that's a lot. You know what I'm saying? They think that's, you know, that's some good money. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how they thinking of, you know, that's good money. I remember when I had, you know, when I was, you know, at $1 billion. You know what I'm saying? That's where they at. 100 billion? That's okay. That's where they at. You know what I'm saying? But y'all gotta stop praising certain people, then literally making them the standard. Like, this is how skinny became the standard. Certain bodies, faces, like everyone praised it. Y'all praising certain people, then everyone else doesn't feel worth it because they don't meet the standard. Like, yes, you yourself shouldn't care, but that takes a lot of work. But y'all doing that doesn't help. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know, but it's like, you know, even within, you know, us just prior shit, and when we are, you know, figuring shit out and, you know what I'm saying, trying to create who we are, this and that, you know what I'm saying, we're seeing all of this shit, and it's like, you know, that's where shit, you know, gets rooted. That's where this so-called standard and this and that, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, that's where I go. It doesn't help, you know what I'm saying? Especially nowadays, you know what I'm saying? If people, you know, want to start working out or, you know, this and that, you know what I'm saying? That shit doesn't help. You know, so it's like, that shit isn't cool. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, once again, it's y'all. You know, and it's like, y'all in control of this shit. You know, we in control of this shit, of how this standard shit work, of how this and that work. You know what I'm saying? And like I say, y'all go and make this person famous, get them all these followers and this and that. You know what I'm saying? And it's, listen, you know what I'm saying? It's those, you know, just certain people with, you know, certain body types, certain, you know, features, certain this and that, you know what I'm saying, certain, you know, shade of the skin, certain this and that. And it's just like, well, you just keep seeing, you know, these people at, you know, the so-called top within, you know, just how people, you know, view shit or social media or, you know, celebs or this and that. You know, just people they're seeing, you know, on TV, mainstream, this and that. You know, and you know what I'm saying? And it's just like, well, you know, that must be the way because they're, you know, so-called, you know, successful and they're this and that and everybody loves them and, you know what I'm saying? And this, you know, here lays the problem. Stop with the pick-me's, Karens. It's odd. Another thing, the pick-me's. Oh, she a pick-me. Oh, he a pick me. Oh, they a pick me. Like, what are you doing, bruh? Bruh, what are you doing, bruh? Like, he a pick me. Like, listen, you know what I'm saying? Listen, that bitch could be doing whatever they doing, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, let's get specific, you know what I'm saying? What is it that you disagree with? What is it that you don't like for the most part? You know what I'm saying? And then you evaluate that shit and you see how you can communicate that shit within a kind, respectful way. You know what I'm saying? Let's figure this shit out. But just because you feel that that they being a pick me or this and that, you know what I'm saying? That person within the situation or within a certain relationship, this and that, may not feel that way. They may have thought it was very cute. They may have thought it was cool. They may have thought this and that. They may have thought it was funny. They may, you know what I'm saying? You don't know their relationship. You don't know how they are. You don't know how this person are. You don't know. You know what I'm saying? Just, you know, just all this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, with the cringe shit. You know what I'm saying? Just because you feel you would be embarrassed by it because you would feel it would make you cringe. It's like, once again, you is different than all right, so the supporter and the creator, the supporters, y'all have to understand, y'all barely know these creators. And I'm saying creators, celebs, whatever. People you see through social media online, you only know what they allow you to know. That usually tends to be why it's so easy to connect, because y'all get to choose which ones give you exactly what you want, exactly how you want them to look, to be, whatever. And when they don't, y'all bully them into giving y'all what y'all want. Being a supporter is supporting somebody no matter what. And some don't understand that. It's understanding you support them because you like what they post or release. You may like their style, what they do, etc. Not supporting to get noticed or act as if they know you, act as if y'all will ever be together or be close. That's not what it is. Not to control their lives, not to only support them because the appearance and or your and your horniness. Y'all need to stop supporting people so fast too. And that stops with the supporting them because of looks. Evaluate what they're giving you and see if they're actually genuine or not. Stop being biased and blind when they say or do shit that you don't agree with. So many creators end up being not so nice people once they get comfortable or y'all find out. Then some still try to defend even though they've been like that since day one or something. Like I said, showed us all the right stuff, but when they do be unkind, hold them accountable. Support them, working and changing themselves. And if they choose not to, unfollow and move on. Remember, y'all control the creator's presence within social media, of followers' attention they have. No following, nobody works with them. They're nothing within social media. Now, don't get that tied in with what I said earlier about controlling their lives. In that instant, I mean if they can date who they date, what they eat, where they live, what they want to do, don't want to do. Even as far as online, what they post or do online, etc. But without supporters, there's no creator. And that's why I feel y'all should take more pride in saying it should be a genuine relationship. It's still a relationship, and the creator should value it and take pride in it. They should connect, communicate, work with y'all, discuss stuff with y'all, because it's in a relationship. It's in a relationship. It goes both ways. Their work, stuff they post, release, is part of the effort, but it's not all. We're humans. We want interaction. Supporters would support if creators just interacted with them. Y'all need to realize y'all are and just as important as them, and deserve to be treated way better than creators treat their supporters. Y'all deserve constant communication, involvement, praise. Y'all are being disrespected severely, and it's really bad. Y'all are making them insane amount of money while y'all down here suffering. I mean, like, all this hard work and effort for what? For what? Like, what are they giving you? A post, some music, a film, a video, picture? I love y'all tweet? Like what? Like what? Some merch y'all gotta buy? Like, how is that a healthy relationship? And if creators think it's not a relationship, then you definitely better off supporting somebody else. If y'all just a number to them, so-called worthless to them, then let them see what they are without you within social media. Then they'll see you being the table and damn near everything on it. Like, what the fuck? Say, goddamn, that's a long note, goddamn. Yeah, I mean, shit, go back, you know what I'm saying, evaluate that shit, write that shit down, dissect that shit, you know what I'm saying? That's a great note. You know, I mean, that's a beautiful note. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely not talked about enough. You know what I'm saying? And even as little as it is to a certain extent, and even as just as little as people who do genuinely support their communities and their audience, regardless of the number. You know what I'm saying? And like, I say little, but little could be, a million, within, just how many, people they are, or this and that, you know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? Obviously, it's all varies, all situational, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying it's a million, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, you know what I'm saying? Supporters are very important, you know what I'm saying? Like I say, it's a relationship. I mean, yeah, it's all in the know. You know what I'm saying? I just feel, you know what I'm saying? Like, why wouldn't you, want to like I say, obviously situational, because like I say, fan bases, are slash can be very toxic. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't know. It's tough. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta be I don't know, you gotta communicate that shit. You know what I'm saying? You gotta, stand in that shit, and you gotta let them know, like, y'all being toxic as fuck, and you gotta be able to, set, I don't know, certain boundaries, or, create solutions, or, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Listen, there's so much that can go into it. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, I don't know, that's a great note. Supporters are important. Y'all on TikTok saying that app would be nothing without black people is just so odd. Then y'all give people ammo to go and spread that all around in the comments and bash others and hate. Like, it's odd. Why compare? Why compete? Why put that target on those people's backs to put that in others' head to so-called feel above others and how they should be grateful? Like, come on. That's huge. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what that obsession is with, just, with, so many things with these people wanting this, praise in a sense, and wanting this, like this, yes, you're the reason. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, you do you, and you know what I'm saying? You did it for you. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you're not looking for this, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh my gosh, you know what I'm saying? Like, of course, you know what I'm saying? Situational type shit. A good job is like, ooh, like, damn, appreciate that shit. That shit touched me, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, I don't know, you know what I'm saying? That shit is odd, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, it's just another situation where, you know what I'm saying, certain motherfuckers just feel the need to want this certain type of control type shit, to want this certain type of power over motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? To act like, you know what I'm saying, they is this, you know what I'm saying, they like, y'all only doing this and that because we doing, you know what I'm saying? That's like, that's fucked. You know what I'm saying? It's like, listen, you know what I'm saying? People do it one way, they doing another way. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? It's just, like I say, that comparison is so odd that, you know what I'm saying? And it's just like I say, it's a great fucking note. It's a great fucking note. Putting it into the head of others, you know what I'm saying? Because they want to be an ally. They want to show their support. They want to, you know what I'm saying? And they looking up, and they they looking up, and they like, what do we do? How do we protect y'all? How do we? And then y'all do that shit, and then they go and fucking, you know what I'm saying, say that type of shit. And it's like, just guiding motherfuckers in the wrong way because you guided yourself in the wrong way. You know what I'm saying? That's huge. You know what I'm saying? Like really, that's huge. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, we got these people who are, finally, there's people who are finally listening. You know what I'm saying, to certain people, and like I said, they're going, just, what do we do? How can we help? You know what I'm saying? And y'all go and, those certain people go and say that shit, and it's like how are you helping? How are those certain people helping anything by saying that? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Just talking about, the situation. You know what I'm saying? It's like, y'all, these certain people so-called so mad about slavery and how just certain people own them and, wanted, you know, to have this power over them, this and that. You know what I'm saying? And now these certain people like what want revenge and now want to have a certain power over another, and it's like, well, why are you angry? Why are you mad that, you know what I'm saying, these certain people back in the day wanted this power over these certain people? Like, you know what I'm saying, when you now trying to do the same thing in a sense, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, oh my God, it's so different, this and that. Shit is foundational. Celebs, influencers, creators, y'all gotta go do for y'all to love yourselves too. Because so many people are watching you and agreeing with everything you say. So having terrible takes on things and being so confident about it is not good. And I mean, sometimes you gotta evaluate or spot when others are like nah or disagree, and understand when somebody don't agree. That don't mean it's a hate comment. Like, gotta understand, and supporters, y'all gotta stop just agreeing with everything. Like, you'll get beat. Like, you'll get beat if you think differently in a relationship, and they depend on your opinions too. Huge. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, you know, that you'll get beat shit. It's like, you know, that shit is very rooted type shit. Because it's like they always agreed and said yes, this and that because of punishment. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, you know, it's a 50-50 thing. It goes both way thing. You know, that's a great note. Oh my gosh. Because there's so many of these fuckers who try to, you know, just go and say, you know, I'm just whatever, you know, I'm just saying whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is just, you know, entertainment, it's a joke, this is content, you know, you can't you can't do that. You know what I'm saying? And like, you know what the fuck you're saying. You know, and it's like it's, you know, I say you know what I'm saying? I don't know. It's tough because, you know, like I say, you know, it's like these fuckers that's in the chat, that's in comments, whatever, you know, they aren't much help. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, they're agreeing, so they're just like, everybody's high when, you know what I'm saying, the joke is foul, and it's like, I don't know. You know, and it's like, you know, when it's, you know, but, you know, like I say, you know, when there's times like, when, you know, they do make the bad take and the people in the chat are fucking like, nah, bruh. And then they go, oh, no, y'all this and that, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what's going on. Y'all tripping or, you know what I'm saying? And then it's like, and then it's fucked, you know what I'm saying? Because they're, you know, creating this toxic environment where if they aren't agreed with, then, you know, the chat is so-called being toxic, or the chat is, you know what I'm saying, tripping, or, you know, whoever is tripping or this and that, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, you know what I'm saying, the fact that you feel that everybody is going to agree with you on everything you fucking say is fucking odd, you know what I'm saying? And is, you know, toxic as fuck. And, you know what I'm saying, for you to feel that way, you know what I'm saying, it's like, you know, we gotta sit down and talk about this shit. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, that's a great fucking note. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's responsibility, but then, you know, like I say, you know, the creator, celeb, whatever, you know, a human being, you know what I'm saying, to evaluate what the fuck they're saying, and, you know what I'm saying, realize the attention you receive, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, you know, if you do it for you, you know what I'm saying, and really just evaluating the shit you saying, you know what I'm saying, then the shit that's gonna be coming off your mouth off the cuff, you know what I'm saying, shouldn't be no just, you know, on some odd, just, I don't know, rude, crazy shit, you know what I'm saying, for the most part. And it's like, you know, when it is, you know what I'm saying, those certain parts, then it's like, you gotta evaluate that shit. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have trust within, you know what I'm saying, your chat, the comments, whatever, you know what I'm saying, you gotta fall back into them. And, you know what I'm saying, when they like, nah, bro, you know what I'm saying, y'all evaluate together, and you like, oh, damn, yeah, you know what I'm saying, that wasn't right, or I don't agree with that, or this and that, my fault, you know what I'm saying. But it's like, in chat, you know what I'm saying? Y'all can't go and agree with everything they're fucking saying, and y'all gotta stand by what y'all saying, and y'all can't just, allow them to disrespect y'all and to say, oh, y'all are being toxic or whatever, when all y'all doing is just disagreeing, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, listen, once again, with the power that y'all hold, you know what I'm saying, y'all are able to, like I say, if it's like a stream, live streaming, you know what I'm saying, they go live, don't pull up in the chat. You know what I'm saying? If they gonna be disrespectful, you know what I'm saying? Like, listen, like, nah, bro. You was very well, you was wild, you was mad disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit was wild, the way you disrespected us, you know what I'm saying? We didn't appreciate that shit. You know what I'm saying? So, fucking, whatever, it's fucking, I have this big account that, y'all communicate, with to them, you know what I'm saying? Because, like, it's only one of them, so y'all create this one account, and y'all only communicate through that, and y'all, like, and they go check that account, and they see how y'all feel, you know what I'm saying? Because y'all aren't joining, and then it's like, you know, they say, join, and then y'all talk about this shit, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, those type of conversations gotta happen. You know what I'm saying? It's like I say, you know what I'm saying? Within how many humans are involved in a relationship, situation, this and that. You know what I'm saying? It's like, this is still, you know what I'm saying? You gotta have, conversations about shit. There's gonna be disagreements about shit. You're gonna be thinking differently about shit. So you gotta be able to conversate, you know what I'm saying? That shit is huge. Call me by your name. Elio is not being groomed by Oliver. Stop running with words. Stop running with words in the film. Oliver actually backs off when he thinks Elio isn't interested and only moves forward because Elio wants to. Both wanted the relationship and both wanted to have sex. If you knew the definition or examples of grooming, you wouldn't say false things and confuse people. Oh, stop running with words in the film Oliver. I don't know how I said this shit, but yeah, like, you know what I'm saying. Like, I don't know, when it was going on. You know what I'm saying. People probably still fucking, think that way because of, the shit they saw or this and that. And you probably bring it up. They be like, yeah, but it's like, it's just another just horrible evaluation and just how y'all can come up with whatever evaluation and how y'all can just fucking run with it and explode it and have people, go along with such stupidity. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, if you watch the film, you know what I'm saying, you actually see and understand the story, you wouldn't even begin to think that. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's when all, the grooming shit and all this age shit was being thrown around just so heavily, I don't know. And you know what I'm saying, motherfucker was going to depths through everything to like find and talk about shit. And it's like, that's just a great example, bro. Like, literally, Oliver, you know what I'm saying? And it wasn't just like, if you observe through the character, it was Oliver fucking said, like, oh, I thought you didn't, whatever the fuck he said, because that day when he tried to put sunscreen on him, and then Elliot was like, nah, nigga. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, ever since then, I kind of just, backed off or whatever because you, whatever. And then it was like, you know what I'm saying? Like, literally, like, just in that itself, bro, didn't fucking force anything, didn't advance, and, and, Elio went to fucking him, and, what happened, but it's like, I don't know, bro. Y'all are just so odd with the shit, and the way y'all ruin shit, and, like, I mean, great fucking art. You know what I'm saying? And it's like y'all are fucking trying to, demonize it. You know what I'm saying? For what? You know what I'm saying? And it's like, you know, for the people who did the film and was involved in the film or this, and that, you know what I'm saying? It's like, you know, obviously, you know, within certain shit and certain situations of films and this and that, but it's like, you know, that wasn't what it was about. You know what I'm saying? And that wouldn't be no fucking hidden message in that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that would, you know, definitely be talked about to a certain extent through this and that. I don't know, brother. You know what I'm saying? Through definitions and through evaluations and through this and that. You know, that's just not what it was about, and that's just not what that is. Like, I don't. People with an audience, stop just saying shit. People with the audience, stop just saying shit. People with the audience, stop just saying shit. Like, I don't. You know what I'm saying? You know, like I said, you know, and I don't know, but like on like just like some, you know what I'm saying? Because I mean, it's just people who just, and it's people that, you know, say shit and, you know what I'm saying, not on no joke shit, not on it, like they own some like, you know what I'm saying, hear me out type shit, and they just say just the worst take, one of the worst takes in all of history. And it's like, it's fucked. You know what I'm saying? And it's fucked because it's like they really think that way. You know what I'm saying? And you know, and just to, you know, see the comments or whatever, and it's just, it's just like it's fucked all around. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, bro. Stop just saying shit, brother. Celebs don't need help. Their life is great. Money, house, doing what they want. Like, come on. Within this game, yes, they've got like the cosmetic shit, but they haven't been upgrading their character at all. Holy shit. They haven't been upgrading their character at all. You know what I'm saying? Because they ain't got no skill points. You know what I'm saying? They ain't getting no skill points. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of all this money they got, they can't buy skill points with this money. You know what I'm saying? So they're not able to upgrade their character because they've been, you know what I'm saying? They haven't been paying attention to their character. Understand what I'm telling you? You know what I'm saying? They haven't been doing the work. They haven't been doing this and that with their character. You know what I'm saying? In a sense, and it's like, that's tough. You know, and it's like, that's huge. You know, because it's like, you know, as far as cosmetic go, you know, and certain shit like that, you know what I'm saying? Like, you could, you know, have all these skins or whatever and, you know, look cold as fuck, but within skill, within the game, you know, you're okay. You know what I'm saying? You're not that good. You know what I'm saying? When it comes down to it, you alright. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, you know, that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? Because that person haven't, you know, not putting in there, haven't put time and effort into the game. You know, they not evaluating certain shit. They not working on that certain shit. They not changing that certain shit. They ain't not fucking growing. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, I can't just look at that gamer and just look at all the cosmetic shit and like, oh yeah, they cold as fuck. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna look at this fucking, you know what I'm saying, person and see, you know, they got all this shit, all this cosmetic shit, you know, whatever, and think they just living the best life. Like, no, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna look at this person who don't got so-called all this cosmetic shit and this and that, you know, within the game and think they cool. And I'm not gonna look at this person who don't got all this cosmetic shit, you know what I'm saying, this and that, and think they, you know, is living a shit life. You know, think they poor, this and that, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, that poor stereotype is so fucked up, once again, stereotype. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, within this is a stereotype, you know what I'm saying? But this is one of the, you know, y'all feel is, you know, one of the, a cool stereotype and a good stereotype. Like, no, bro, that shit is fucked up, you know what I'm saying? Especially when these are human beings and y'all are saying that their life is sweet when it's not. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, bro, they fucking dealing with shit. They struggling with shit, and then the fact that y'all creating this narrative about they fucking life, about how they fucking living and what they mental is, bro. That's fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit is not cool. You know, that shit is not cool at all. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, it's shit like that, you know what I'm saying? Y'all gotta be able to put shit in perspective with, you know, just shit you know, got experience with it, this and that, you know what I'm saying? And it's not like, you know what I'm saying, that just helped me understand more, you know what I'm saying, like with the game shit, you know what I'm saying? It's like, you know, it's not like, you know what I'm saying, I just connected, oh, game, you know, and oh, this, you know what I'm saying? But it's like that, putting shit in perspective helps you, you know, understand more to just kind of relate in a sense and kind of understand in a sense, you know what I'm saying? But it's like you can totally, you know, conjure up, you know, the thought of it or just think of the thought, you know what I'm saying? Understand within a certain extent, you know what I'm saying? But it's like definitely, you know, just try to put shit in perspective type shit. Touch grass, go outside. Bro, just stop that shit. Stop making up random shit and not actually saying what. Like, why do y'all say that? Let them know. Let them know. It's just like you're acting like a kid thing. Touch grass. They can't go evaluate that shit. They take it as a joke or just feel off because of the statement. Huge. You know what I'm saying? They can't take that shit and go evaluate. Nothing, bro. Like, that is a huge thing I'm saying. You know, Karen, they can't take that shit and go fucking evaluate. Pick me, they can't take that shit and go fucking evaluate. Touch grass, go outside. They can't take that shit and go fucking evaluate, work, change, grow. None of those fucking individuals, none of those people can take that and go do anything with that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, other than, haha, it's a joke or feel off and odd about it because of the statement that's made and what's behind it and how people view it and this and that. You know what I'm saying? That shit isn't cool at all, bro. You know, it's like, you know, I don't know. I don't know. You know, that shit isn't cool. You know what I'm saying? That shit really is not fucking cool. You know what I'm saying? That shit not cool, bro. I don't know, though. Motherfuckers, they... Evaluate, evaluate, work, change, grow. Evaluate, work, change, grow. It's time.